Welcome back to TechBet. Today we're unboxing the new MSI GE76 Raider gaming laptop. This is not the i9 top of the line laptop for that Raider series. This comes with the i7 12th gen i2700H processor. It still comes with the RTX 3080 Ti with 16 gigs of DDR6 at 175 watts. That's huge. And then we have the 32 gigs of RAM at 4800 hertz DDR5. It maxes out to 64 gigs. And then we have the 1 terabyte NVMe Gen 4 SSD. From what I understand, you can get up to 4 terabytes of storage on this particular laptop. And then you have the 17.3 QHD 240 hertz screen, 2560 by 1440, and then it also comes with that 1080p camera, which we're really excited about checking out. It's full HD. And then it has all the bells and whistles that the MSI Raider lineup comes with. SteelSeries keyboard, lots of cooling, I/O, and that chassis that is synonymous to this particular lineup. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and unbox it. We're going to take a look at it, do some tests on the keyboard, the chassis, the screen, and then check out the internals. And then we'll have some initial thoughts at the end. And then we'll post another video later down the road with some benchmarking and some functionality around this laptop, and get to that right after we do the unboxing video. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Okay, let's go ahead and unbox this here. Box within another box. Got some propaganda here, and then we got the power brick and cables, I'm guessing. Thing is huge. Let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Alright, let's quickly unpackage this power brick. 330 watts. Wow, that's a behemoth. Hopefully you can see that okay. Nice long cable. Set that off to the side, and we'll go ahead and undo the propaganda here. Didn't quite cut all the way through. Sorry if the camera wobbles a little bit. It's on a really long stand here. All right. We're here to help. Guessing that's for support in case you need it. Then we got the limited warranty card. Thanks for supporting MSI. Scan and get some benefits. All right, that's pretty cool. Quick guide to your new laptop, and then the hotkey recovery function pamphlet. Alright, let's get to the main event. Well, that slipped off really easily. Kind of has that blue color. Really like that. Never been a big fan of the big hinges here, and I wish they would change the logo here a little bit and not have it embossed like that or sticking out. Let's go ahead. Well, let's check out the top of the lid here for any kind of flex. Actually, that's pretty sturdy. No flex whatsoever. Wow, just a little bit right there, but that's it. That is really nice. Very sturdy. We're going to go ahead and open this with one finger. Easily done. Alright, well, let's check out the screen wobble here. We'll check out the screen wobble and the flex. Very little flex on the screen. Little bit of flex right here towards the bottom, but it's not terrible. Alright, let's check out the keyboard deck. Alright, let's check out the trackpad. Clicks all the way to the top. I will admit I'm disappointed that it feels very small, like it should be a little bit bigger. I've seen smaller 15-inch laptops that have bigger trackpads, and this being a 17.3 just feels like this should be a little bit larger. Look at all this space right here. But anyway, has the SteelSeries keyboard, which are always pretty nice. Has the numpad here, which I like very, very much. Keys are really kind of soft, very little click, but good travel. And let's check out the flex on the keyboard. Little to no flex on the keyboard here. Very rigid on the keyboard deck and around the keyboard, so that's great. Got the two speaker grills here, and then you got the 1080p camera and mics right here on the top. All right, let's check out the I/O. Let's check out the I/O on the right hand side here. So we have two USB-A's Gen 1 ports. We have some ventilation here. We have a full-size SSD. We'll come over here on the left-hand side. We have some more ventilation. We have the Kensington lock. We have a USB-A, USB-C that is also a DisplayPort, and then we have the headphone mic jack combo there. And then on the back here we have a DisplayPort, USB-C Thunderbolt 4. We have the Ethernet jack, HDMI, and then another, oh, this is the power port. And we have some more ventilation as well. On the back here we have the honeycomb that's synonymous with MSI, with lots of air vents intake here. And then we have the Phillip head screws keeping this bottom plate secure to the chassis, and then we have a factory seal here. I'm guessing there's another screw under that. We'll check it out. But so far so good. We also have the RGB light bar here on the front, and I'm guessing we could probably turn that off within the app, but we will do that on our second video. But so far no big surprises here. So let's check out the weight of the laptop here by itself, and we come to 6 pounds, 8.8 ounces, and then the 330 watt power brick and cables. Put it right here in front there. You're looking at 9 pounds, 1.6 ounces. Boy, that is hefty. All right, we're going to take a look at the internals, but first let's check out the bottom plate here. It's 13 screws. They're all Phillip head, and they're all the same size, which is great because you don't have to keep track of what screw hole, which screw came out of which screw hole. You have the nice long rubber foot here and two 12 towards the back. Then you got this honeycomb for air intake, keep this laptop cool. There is no tethers or any kind of cabling that secures to the bottom of this plate to the laptop for the Aura lights here, so that's great. This was actually fairly easy to remove. All right, let's set that off to the side here. So the first thing we see here is our 99.99 watt battery, which is the highest you can take on an airline. You have 2 of the 4 speakers that come with this laptop. I think these are the 2 woofers, and then you have 2 stereo speakers as well. You have the Cooler Boost 5, which is dedicated thermal solution for both CPU and GPU, and it's a new design for this year. Unfortunately, with the i7, you don't get the liquid metal. You get that with the i9 version of this laptop, which is unfortunate. You have the 2 slots here, which is the 1 SSD that came with the laptop, which is a Gen 4, and then you have the extra slot here. I think you can get up to 4 terabytes with this laptop. And then you have the swappable Wi-Fi 6E card, so that's great. And then you have here the memory, and the memory goes under this plate here, which is new for this year. I had to use a suction cup to get it off because it was actually really on there. So we'll go ahead and take that, and we're going to remove one of these guys so you can get a better look at it. And so this is a 16 gigabyte, 4800 hertz. And it is the Gen 5, so go ahead and take a look at that real quick. Alright, we'll place that back in there. And like I said, these are two 16 DIMMs, two 16 gig DIMMs. To get this to 32, you can get it with 64 or add more memory to it when the time comes. So that's great. Some backlight bleed right there around the corners and the edges of the screen. So keep that in mind. Okay, the MSI GE76 Raider gaming laptop. I like it. There's not much to say about the chassis. It's the same as last year, not much of a difference. You got the little embossment here with the logo, which I wish they would change up a little bit. And then you got these huge hinges, which I understand why they're there, but why they stick out so much, I haven't liked them, and I will never like them. So there is that. Lots of exhaust, which is great. Lots of intake for keeping this laptop cool while playing AAA games. Plenty of I/O, lots of I/O, and some of it in the back here for better cable management, like that. And lots of opportunity for upgrading. This laptop will probably last you quite some time, and you can upgrade as you go if you need to. So there is that. The trackpad was a little too small for me. You got lots of space. I'm not sure why they don't expand that out just a little bit. Keyboard, SteelSeries, it's excellent. It felt a little hollow, but it's still a really quality keyboard. And then we have that 1080p camera, which we'll test out in the next video, and I'm looking forward to that. The only thing that I didn't like too much was the backlight bleed on the screen, which I just showed you here right before I started my initial thoughts, and so that might be a red flag for some. I don't know. So something to consider, and I know on laptops backlight bleed is a hit and miss, so you just never know. What else? We're going to do a benchmark and gaming video, so that'll come to you soon, get those results to you. And then I want to do a third video where I put this up against my 17-inch Razer blade with the same specs as the RTX 3080 Ti and the 12th gen i7. So I want to compare the two side by side. So that's going to be a third video. So lots coming your way for this MSI GE76. And if you want to see those, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe and the bell so you can get those notifications. Really appreciate it. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see more videos by Tech by Pike and not necessarily just around MSI laptops, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. Helps the channel. Not only that, it gives us an opportunity to bring more videos like this to you. And for that, we appreciate it. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.